These are the tracer babies. What's cracking, you guys? We're here at the field today. Well, it's just like a field that we have access to. It's not actually an airsoft field. Finally, we got some good weather. We're out here trying to do some spring cleaning on our guns, making sure everything's working. I've discovered some hop-up issues with my Kythera build. I'll have to get that looked after, but it's important to do this spring cleaning so you can figure stuff like that out. So anyway, that's what we're here doing today. We're just gonna mess around, hang out, have a good time, shoot some airsoft guns, and yeah, we'll hang out. It'll be good. Let's check in with the squad.
Can you just check my PSI real quick?
Yep.
Just to make sure it's like right around 120. If it's over, can you turn it down just a touch?
120.
120?
A little over 120, is that okay?
Can you just turn it down just below 120? Just give it like a quarter or a half turn.
Archie, man, what's the setup today?
Crytek, Trident, CRB. Your boy Maroon hooked me up, and then got the Magpul foregrip, and then I got the Crytek boy
Oh yeah.
mags. Love
Oh
these
yeah.
things.
Yeah, those feel nice, eh?
Yeah, and then the good old-fashioned Amazon red dot.
Doing some testing. Got the well, actually, why don't you tell us what you're doing here?
So right now I'm going through the settings for the Gorilla FCU on my phone. Super handy being able to just Bluetooth to my phone. I don't have to keep pulling the stock off the gun and messing with the little toggle switch that the stock Polar Star units come with.
What kind of setup we got going on over here?
So right now I got the Dmr Setup kind of going on. So this is my old Echo 1 Platinum Edition M4. This is from like, I can't remember, but something like 2012 I've had this gun. And I decided to throw the F2 in it today. I like the F2 because it's so easy to just swap in and out of guns and just go nuts. So today we're at the range and I thought, hey, let's throw it in here and see how much range and accuracy we can get, and it's pretty nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a Promi barrel in here with the Crytek hop-up, and it is shooting just absolute beams, and I have hardly even touched the settings yet. Yeah, pretty cool setup. Got the rifle scope on there, and I also got the little RMR on there, just for fun, because they look cool, so that's the only reason it's really there, because that's why we're out here, right? Airsoft is about looking cool and feeling cool and having fun. So, boom, here we are.
Yeah! What up, goat?
Alright you guys, and just like that, we are back in the studio. I was hoping to record a little bit more while we were out at the range and all that, but didn't end up working out. So I thought of a new cool segment that we could do called Behind the Shot. And basically, we just talk about a clip that I shot or edited or whatever, and talk about how I did it. So I'm not gonna give all the secrets away, just so you guys know, because that's what makes me unique, and I feel like I would be stupid to just share everything. But I'm gonna kind of give you guys a brief breakdown of kind of what went into the shot, some basic tips, that sort of thing. So let's dive in. So here we are in Davinci Resolve, my favorite editing software. You guys are always asking what editing software I use, and this is gonna be the clip that we're working with today. I posted this on my Instagram a while back. Actually, I was just like a couple days ago, but anyway, here we go. This is it here. Wow, so cool. Okay, and this was a clip that wasn't in there, but you get the deal. It's, you know, this loop of kind of this fire effect, and we won't talk anymore about that because I have some special ideas in mind for these clips. There are some more clips, but yeah, I really want to tell a story, so we won't get too much into that. But I want to just talk about how I did it. So let's pick a shot here. Let's just pick this one. Why not? So we have so I just reset everything. So we have our shot here, and then this is what it looked like right out of the camera. So there's a big difference, obviously. And so obviously there's a bit of a difference. And yeah, we're just gonna be working with that and really fixing this up. First things first, let's get into our color grade because that is going to be what sells this effect. So basically the way that this editing software works in terms of color is you have your input, your output, and then you have all these layers in between. So we're gonna build out some more layers here. So these are just some embers that I just downloaded. You can find them really anywhere. I'm not sure exactly where I got these ones, but I've had them for quite a while, and it really just helps to sell the effect. So this is it without any scaling or effects or anything like that. But basically what I'm gonna do is on a shot like this, it's a close-up shot. So depth of field, you can see my background is out of focus back here, but yet my sparks and everything are completely in focus. So basically what I'm gonna do is just zoom them in quite a bit just so that they seem bigger, because I want them to feel like they're really close to the lens, like the fire is in front. So that's what we're gonna do there. And then I'm gonna go into the color settings of those and really just dial them in a bit more. Fire is of course very bright, and it's actually darker than our highlights in the back here in the window. So I'm actually gonna just boost up my highlights quite a bit on these, just so they're quite a bit brighter. Obviously, this is my kind of normal look for videos, but I really wanted to do something different here and mess around with some fire. So, first things first, I'm gonna go into my tint and literally just crank it to orange. And you can push it quite far. Right about there is looking nice. You always wanna go too far, and then it even looks cool right there. But we're gonna dial it back just a little bit so it doesn't look too fake. So that's looking pretty cool, I think. And we're already getting that orange, fire, warm look that we were after. That's looking really nice. Now, one other thing we're gonna do is add a glow to this again, and it just blows out those highlights. And I don't know why, but this really just gives it that extra little bit of goodness. And it makes it just look like fire is outside of this window, and I love that. It's looking really awesome. Cool, so we'll stick with that. Cool, and one other thing we could do just to sell the effect a bit more if we wanted to, and really have some practical elements in there, we could actually add some fire. Basically, just quick pro tip, if you have a black background like this, all you gotta do is hop over to your composite mode or your blend mode and drop it down to screen, the screen blend mode here, and it will get rid of that black background. You're good to go. It has to be 100% black, but if it is, it'll work. And we can just drag it into like this windowsill over here. Okay, so that's looking good. So now we need to go in and blur that too, because obviously that's in our background. Everything back here is out of focus. And this is our in focus shot. Back here shouldn't be in focus. So we're gonna click on our fire and we're just gonna blur it a whole lot, just so it kind of just blends a whole lot better. It's looking much better. And I think we're just gonna blow it out a bit more to kind of match what we're getting from this window light here. Not too much, but something like that is looking pretty sweet. So hopefully that gave you guys a really quick, brief breakdown of what's going on in my head, trying to get things to blend. And yeah, I wanna do more kind of cool effects like this and really push things to that next level. So yeah, but we can go and then just basically apply that to all the same clips. I mean, we've got this shot of me plugging in my air hose. It's literally the same. You just drop those assets on there. You can apply the same color grade, and it's gonna work really, really nicely, as long as the lighting is generally the same. But yeah, hopefully that was kind of cool for you guys to see some kind of behind the scenes there. I know you guys have been asking for that, so I just want to be a little more transparent and show you guys what's going on. So yeah, but that's pretty much it for today's episode, you guys. We will see you in the next one. Stay awesome, guys. Peace.